After I finish designing my scenario, I head out and record the necessary video materials that I want to later assign to my scenes. I can then upload them here under Panoramas. Here we can already see some videos assigned to the account, taken from the example materials that can be accessed by everyone on the PaneoVR homepage under Tutorials. To do that, you simply click the corresponding material links. For example, if I want a panoramic video of an office room, I just click here. And if I'm logged into my own account, it will be directly assigned to me. I can preview it here under the Preview button to see what it actually is. These example materials are intended to let you try things out in the beginning, especially if you don't yet have your own videos. If I had my own videos, I could upload them here via the plus button, and they would then also be available in my panorama pool. Next, I click on No Panorama Selected in my office scene, and I can then choose a video again. Once I've clicked on it, it's immediately assigned to the office scene. A quick look over to our player shows that it has already been updated, and if we now go into edit mode, the video is already there and we can move our interaction elements to where we want them. For example, I might put the waypoint on the door, since that's where we'd go into the hallway. If I turn off the edit mode, I can test whether it works as I imagine. Important information here, PaneoVR currently saves on a scene-by-scene basis. That means if I make any changes, I have to press save in the scene I'm currently in. If I switch scenes without saving, my changes will be lost. On the other hand, this also means that if I make changes I don't want, I only need to switch scenes, and those changes won't be applied. Now let's add a second video. A hallway video from the example materials for the hallway scene. Save it, and in the player apps, it's also updated immediately. As we can see, we're now inside this hallway, and provided edit mode is on, I can again move the interaction fields, for example, placing the greet interaction to that person sitting in the back of this room here. In principle, I don't have to use videos at all. I can also use 360-degree photos, which I must also upload here and then assign. Videos, however, have two additional states which can be controlled using these two buttons. The left one makes the video loop endlessly, or if I turn it off, it stops at the last frame. The latter is useful when I want to show dialogue sequences, for example, where someone in the video is speaking to me and I don't want it to start over at the end, but rather pause so I can respond. If I want interaction points to only appear after the video ends the first time, for example if I've been spoken to, that's what the second button is for. When this is activated, all interaction fields in the scene, as you just saw, will only appear once the video has played through once. The same applies to looping videos. The elements appear only after the first run-through. A common setting for sequences containing dialogues is loop off and show interaction points only after the video ends, meaning after the person in the video spoke to us. However, if I have an environment where the focus is on exploring, then a loop is often more interesting so that the scene feels continuously alive. With that, I now have all the basic tools to create a scenario. I can design a concept, assign videos, save it, move interaction points later to where I want them, and then it's ready to use immediately.